how to get him or her to commit to you. Let's talk about that. Amanda here from createyourfuture.co. So today we're going to talk about how to get him to commit, or her. So just before we get started, if you haven't already subscribed, definitely subscribe, hit the bell icon below, because I do put out new videos every Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday, each one of them with the intention to help you create and manifest someone or something wonderful in your life. Okay, so how to get him or her to commit. Okay, it really comes down to everyone is you pushed out. You create how the people in your life actually show up. So if you're going to have the story that Jerry here can't commit and that he doesn't want to be in a commitment and he only wants to, be in a relationship that's maybe friends with benefits or dating, and he doesn't want to be in a relationship because he's got baggage, then that's exactly what you're going to get. So the story that you create with other people is how they are going to end up showing up. So if you want somebody to actually commit and be ready to commit, the only person that has to be convinced that they're ready and they want to commit to you is you. You're the only person that has to be convinced that it's going to happen. Okay? Because what happens is when we have the thought that they don't want to be in a committed relationship, and then we say, why don't you want to be in a committed relationship? I want to move this relationship forward. And they're like, stop, you're just pushing me away. That just pushes them away because you're verbally saying, why don't you want to commit to me? And at the same time, though, you're holding the thought that they don't want to be with you. And your thoughts create, okay? So how you get someone to commit is you sit down and you say, you know what? Do they really just want to be single for the rest of their life? No, of course they don't. They want to be in a relationship. You change the story about Jerry. You say, Jerry does want to be in a committed relationship with me, and he's ready to be because he's totally over his baggage, and I can hear him tell me that because I'm good enough, okay? So Jerry is completely over his baggage and he's ready to be in a committed relationship with me because I'm good enough, okay? And you keep with that, because any other thought other than he wants to be in a relationship with me is a block, okay? So if it's that, you think, oh, he doesn't want to be with me, that's a block. He only wants, friends with benefits, that's a block. All that story has to go, because when you create that story about the person, that's how they end up showing up, and that's what you end up getting for them. Okay. So right now, wherever you are in your relationship, okay, you've got to accept it. You got to say, Jerry's like, I'm not ready for a relationship. I've had a bad marriage and, I just don't want to do it again. You have to actually verbally say, that's okay, Jerry. I get it. You're not ready. That's totally fine. And then at the same time, in your mind, start creating your intentions. I intend for Jerry to be over his baggage and be ready for a relationship with me. I can hear him tell me that because I am good enough. Okay. And then you keep on that mantra in your mental diet. Okay. Keep on it for a week or two, and that'll end up changing and shifting it. Then all of a sudden, Jerry will be like, I'm ready for a relationship. Okay. So it's not so much that we say things to get other people to commit, it's that we change our story about them. And when we change our thoughts, our story about them, they end up showing up differently, and we allow and create the space for them to come in and to want to have that with us, okay? I know I've done this in my own life. This works. But the big thing is we have to keep our thoughts focused on what we want, and we have to change the story about that other person. You have to change how they show up to you. How do you do that? You start changing the way that you're thinking about them. Of course, Jerry's ready for a relationship. Of course, Jerry wants to be with me. Of course, Jerry's happy to spend all his time with me. Okay? Yeah. So go ahead, write out your little script. Make sure that you stick on it every time you think about your Jerry doll or whoever else you're trying to manifest. And yes, this technique can be used for any situation, not just with manifesting, the relationship to the next level. It can be to change anything. Anyways, that's my video for today. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. And you guys all have an amazing day, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.